got on Mookie after seeing him take
Mookie looks good. Obviously he passed every test. So I'm going to get with him, the trainers, shortly, and we'll make a decision on tomorrow. So if it's not tomorrow at second base, I would assume it would be Monday at second base. So I just want to make sure he feels comfortable.
How long do you think he'll have to play second for before he can go back to the outfield?
He's just so resilient. I don't know. I mean, I don't want to put a hard number because there really isn't. It could be a couple days. It could be a few days, but it's certainly not going to be long term because obviously Gavin is our second baseman, and I want to keep him there as much as possible.
What does happen to Gavin? He goes left, and
Gavin will go to left. Gavin go to left, yeah, for a little bit, but yeah, Gavin's our second baseman right now, but he's been great because he's taken the repetitions out there in left field too.
How do you feel like you guys managed to bridge the gap without Mookie in the last few weeks?
I think we got better without Mookie. Just kidding. Joke.
I was excited to see you explain that.
No, you know what? Obviously, he's a great player, and so we just guys have picked each other up. So no one wants to be in there more than he does, but I think that without him, I think we've done a really good job of kind of trying to pick up, his absence.
Well, what are the things like when he's been gone that you just kind of miss most or lose most about not having him in there?
The defense. He's just such a premium defender, and you put guys where they're most comfortable and best suited. It just makes your defense more airtight. So I think that's it. But obviously, having his presence in the lineup, it's irreplaceable. So, but I think if I had to say one thing right now, that's probably the thing that's probably shown up the most.
And the lineup, obviously, you have Trey at the top. Mookie's going to go back to that spot.
I'm probably going to have a conversation with Mookie just to kind of make sure that we're on the same page. I could certainly do things unilaterally as far as the construction of lineup, but players like Mookie, Trey, I want to kind of have those conversations as well. I think they've earned that.
So there's a chance he doesn't?
I don't know. I just want to kind of seeing what he feels, and obviously Trey has been thriving in the leadoff spot, but I don't know. We're going to keep having those conversations. We'll see.
In Mookie's injury, it's kind of unusual. Do you have any sense for the healing timeline at which he might be able to make those throws from right field?
I think he's really close. He's just such a quick healer. He stretched it out a couple days ago, and to be quite honest, said that he could play right field if he needed to. But giving him a few more days to let that healing kind of happen is probably best. So I don't see that'll be a problem at all in the next few days.
Do you try to give him a breather at the end of games where you feel like he isn't needed, just so he does have maybe a little extra healing time baked in?
I don't think so. I think once he goes, he's going to go to the off day, and we'll just kind of run him out there as per usual.
Not to belabor the lineup thing, but would he still be somewhere at the top?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And again,
it's not like
I probably opened up a can of worms, or you probably did, Jack. But he's probably going to start off at the top. But it's something that, I think to always kind of think about what's the best way to be most productive. I think that's a healthy thing.
Just want to make sure it wasn't like he's at the bottom, living at bats.
No. I like my job.
The can was open. We're just pointing it out.
That's right.
Anything new with Heaney?
Andrew had a good day of catch play. I said initially that he's probably going to miss 3 starts. I think that's where we're at. Could it be 4? Possibly, but we're just not going to rush him. It just makes no sense. So he's not off the mound yet. I don't know when that's going to be. So once he does that, we'll just know more.
Everything went well with Caleb today, too?
Yeah, Fergie was good. It was just 1 inning. He threw to Mookie and Zach. He came out of it great. All the stuff that that we look at, was checked out, and he came out feeling good. So, sometime next week being activated is very, very likely.
Will Caleb get a minor league rehab game?
Nope, no rehab for him. He'll be ready to go.
Watching Tony Gonsolin this season, do you think he deserves to start the All-Star game?
I think so. And I don't want to, put too much pressure on Snicker, but I think if you look at kind of entirety and it's his home ballpark, it would certainly be a nice nod to Tony, but that's just not my decision. And also I think, Julio, really, really should, and I'm going to push for Julio. I think it warranted last year getting a nod in the All-Star game, and it didn't work out, but he's doing the same thing again this year. So I really hope he gets that opportunity as well.
Dave, over the last 2 seasons, I think you guys have won like 13 of the last 14 in this series. And I know in the past when you guys were winning division titles over 7 or 8 years, you eventually were pounding their pitching. They have the most quality starts in baseball this year, so they've found starting pitching. What's continued this run of domination now that it's not just that in terms of what they bring to the table?
I think that, I guess you look at the series wins, I guess, of recency, it appears that way, and I'm not debating that, but it's like every game is fought tooth and nail. So certainly that's news to me that we've won that many series recently. So you're not going to beat their pitching staff up because they really do a great job of preventing runs. They're as talented as any team in the big league, so they give us fits. So again, every time we play these guys, the game could go either way.
And I know there's only so much you can do against a pitcher of the caliber of Musgrove or Darvish today, but like season high in strikeouts yesterday, how much did that concern you, if at all?
I think it's just one of those things that Blake Snell was fantastic last night. If he commands his fastball like he did and he's throwing his slider out in that same lane, there's nothing a right-hand hitter or left-hand hitter can do. He was when a pitcher can strike the breaking ball and then shorten it for swing or chase, there's just nothing you can do. So I know we punched a lot last night, but we won a ball game, and that's the most important thing. Yeah.
Anybody down tonight in the bullpen?
No one's down. I think I'm only going to use Evan and Craig in a save kind of plus game situation late.
Who's your closer?
In a plus game, it would be Craig.
So he's okay going 3 days in a row?
Yeah. Talk to him, talk to Evan. Certainly the cost, if we do use them, it's 2 days down. So to win a game against these guys, it'd be worth it.
It was the first time all year Craig's had consecutive clean innings. I mean, how encouraging is that?
I think the clean innings is obviously very important, but also the efficiency. Those last 2 outings have been as efficient as he's been all year, so really encouraging. Yeah.
Dave.
Yes, sir.
It's, Doug's pitching tonight. Yeah. He pitching pretty good in San Diego. How do you do it?
I don't know. Darvish is he's a lot. He's tough. It's 95 mile an hour fastball, 96 slider, split, curveball. He's one of the game's best pitchers. So Hughes always pitch well against us. I think he likes facing the Dodgers. I just hope he makes a mistake and we can take advantage of it because he's been very difficult on us.
You know how many live BPs Dustin May has thrown yet? But that's probably right.
He's probably thrown, I'd say Dustin's probably thrown, I'd say 3 or 4.
So rehab is really close.
Rehab's really close. Rehab's really close.
Will that start? Do you know where that would start?
I don't.
Treinen's got to be pretty close to getting nothing out.
Blake, I was watching throw today, really good, and it's close. But what that means, I can't even specify right now. But yeah, he's been tracking really well.
How long of a rehab would May need?
I mean, I think it's going to be the 2 innings, 3 innings, and you keep building them up. Yeah.
Normal spring training type thing.
Normal spring training build up. So I'll leave you to do the math.
He's opening too many cans of
4 weeks.
Huh?
4 weeks.
That's right. There you go. All right, guys. Thank you very much. Thanks, guys.